Greetings and welcome to my channel. My name is Ignatius and this is Satisfactory. As to me about 14 seconds ago and to you a day ago I've just described, I will now make a second iron rod and plate fabrication, and I will use parts of these screws to go and make reinforced iron plates. The iron plate iron is going to come from here. First I need to have another splitter. I'm loving it, I'm loving it. I hope that this is properly placed. It looks that way. Wonderful. This should just go there. Iron comes in again. Supreme. Then this is going to have to make a bit of a turn. Okay, to come through here without clipping anyone. Then it will come up here, and now the question is, where exactly do I place the fabricators? Do I go around and make them here? That is a good question. Because I'm going to do it differently than I just described. I'm making both iron rods and iron plates. That remains. So this will come through here and here probably into a splitter right here. Okay. Then probably I don't have of course I don't, but I've got a workbench here, so I can make a couple of reinforced plates. 2 per, huh? That's 1, 2 rods, plates, screws, and now I have plates and screws. And the other needed, I think, 8. Did I see that right? What am I going to run low on? Screws, which I don't have it here. Okay, let's just make a couple. Okay, and then I need 8 more, I believe. That would be 6 plus 8 should be about 14, huh? Yeah. So, now I should have the necessary plates for the machinery. The screws are going to be made directly. Yeah, there will be no additional iron rod making. Or I'll feed half the rods into screws, because as you can see we do make enough screws, that's not the issue. Half the rods into screws and the other half into here for storage. Yes. Okay, that means I need enough space for these conveyors, which means I need to see, yep, the other way around. I need to leave also space for just about everything, okay. And to walk through and everything. I do want this to be not too cluttered. I do have an open and probably unlimited amount of floor space top side. After all. Let's give them a little bit more air. Something like this. This is going to be the screws production, the rod production. Okay. This is going to make the plates. What did I see here? Copper sheet used for crafting. Used for pipelines due to its high corrosion resistance. Okay. You're still making iron plates, okay. Copper also becomes copper sheets. That's good to know. How would I... Up there. One is going to be reinforced plates, the other is going to be copper sheets. Which means I will need... I can do that later actually. Yeah. There's going to be another plus the main factory for and this. There's enough space here to make the copper sheets as well. That's okay. Okay, then constructor, next one. Not yet, not yet. First a splitter. If you can find it here. You are not pointed the right way, now you are. Something like this. Okay. Okay, that is a splitter. I would need a merger, of course. Okay. Which I can't have here. So I must have it here. I need a conveyor merger. That is an issue. No, that's not going to work. So this is going to be an issue right here. Holy moly. Okay, then let me do a little bit of an improvisation. A merger into one, huh? Okay. Let's see if something like this might work. Let's give this a little bit more space. I was afraid of that. I was afraid that that might happen. This needs to be further over, but that should not be an issue actually. It should not be an issue from the standpoint of this merger. Okay, this still works. This works. And this. Also works. It is a little bit adventurous, but well, can't have everything. At some point I'll have walkways, and I'll of course place walkways a bit higher up, so that I don't have to walk on the floor, on the factory floor again, anymore. Anymore is, I think, the better word. Okay. Okay, these are the rods now, huh? Being split. Okay. Then here, constructor. Ideally placed the right way around. Something like this. This is not perfect, but I do need to save at least a little bit, a modicum of space. You are going to make screws. Okay. Okay, that's the rod into screws and into storage. These are the plates. Now, how am I going to do this last bit? Because now we have the screws and the plates. Oh, what's this? Rotor used for crafting. Okay. Now that is an issue. On the other hand, it is not. No, sorry. On the other hand, it is not. Rods plus screws. Or copper sheets plus screws. I shall use the alternate recipe, copper sheets plus screws, to lessen, and that's 11.25 per minute. Do we have a faster way to make these things? No. Oh, here. Wait. We have multiple ways to do these. Oh, plus copper wire. 15 per minute. That's the plate plus screws. Plus copper wire would be 5.6. And going with a single, that uses less materials, especially on the screws, but is way way slower. I'm going to use the main recipe for these. Okay, and for this I'm going to use the alternate recipe. These might actually have to be constructed, the upper floor. I think that's the first recipe we're going to make on the upper floor. Most definitely. Okay, so let me first help myself by making a small little craft bench. If I had the rods for that, that is. Just have to steal them from here. Okay. Again, craft bench. I hope I can make these things. Copper sheet I can make. Modular frame. Like power shard, rotor. Blue power slug. Power shard. Mucus from power slugs compressed into solid crystal-like shards. Radiates a strange power. Okay. Rotors. More iron rods and screws. I have to go upstairs. Okay. Sort. Let's get some screws. And a couple of rods. Okay. Ow. Perfection. 1 second here. Rotor. How many rotors do I need? 4. Okay, now I can build an assembler. Okay, the assembler is fairly big. I have to be a little bit careful where the conveyors are concerned. I'm thinking, let's try here. Okay. Does that look? That looks decent. Okay. Okay. I mean, let me make it right. That is right enough. Okay. Then you are going to be making... Okay. The normal plate, huh? Ah, I could use plates plus screws for bolted frames. Cool. Okay. Okay. They are there, okay. 8. Eight. Let's go directly. I have the feeling that this is too low. Let me just check this real quick. No, feeling was wrong. This is at the perfect height. Wonderful. So this is the plate storage. Now we've got everything. All we need is resource intake and energy. Let's just hope that I will not break the whole system now. Are there any stairs here to go up? To gain a bit better vantage point for construction? Okay. Each has one, huh? That will mean that I'll have one, let's say here, and the other about here. Wire coming from here. And now I'm out of cable. Of course, I'm out of cable. So, needing to run up again. 1 second, I'm sorry for this. Of course, cables are right on the other end. So. So let's try this again. This one is fully wired up, yes. And here and there. And everybody should have power. Okay. Let's see to it that everybody gets some stuff to work with. Which is simply iron. But I do have plates here. I thought. I do. Not even this is straight. Come on. Splitter. Okay. Okay. This is straight, okay. Okay. Perfection. Wait. Okay. All three are still running. They still have fuel, don't they? Plenty. Okay. I need to reactivate the biomass burners in the hub. Let's just hope there is enough fuel. But there should be. There has been a lot of fuel. Ooh, there is enough fuel. That's the hub, plus maybe this much to refuel the rest. Which also means they are still producing. Okay, I have to look and probably go murder some more plants in order to get fuel for the fuel factory. Let's fill these first. Okay. Then I will need some fuel myself for the chainsaw. Max 110 versus 130. Good. Let's go back to watching the making of reinforced iron plates. Yes, we've got the plates and we are soon going to have the screws as well. This thing can go into effect. Oh. And our first reinforced iron plate was crafted. Perfect. Next one is being crafted. It is fairly slow, but it is going, and 5 per minute. That's okay. Especially since during the next maybe 20 or 30 minutes I'll be running around to murder plants. And I thought the ghost in the machine was going to tell me something again. To keep the fuel production going, and then I'm going to see to making those shiny things, sheets, the copper sheets. If I can find them still here. Copper sheets, and okay. This ingot to sheet. Okay, that's fairly easy. And then I will also look into making modular frames, because they are going to be very important as well. But that's in the future. Until then, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, you know the drill if you so choose, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.